Yeah, viewers all over the world, I remain your humble mathematician, God will honor. Otherwise known as God will honor mathematics solution gods. Okay, so let's consider episode what? 40. And the question says solve the simultaneous equations. Solve the simultaneous equations. 3x minus 5y equals to what? 5, comma x plus 10y equals to 4. Yeah, the question says 3x minus 5y equals to what? 5, comma, x plus 10y equals to 4. These are the exercises you have to do. These are the exercises you have to do. The first one, it says solve the what simultaneous equations. The first one is 2x equals to 10 minus y. Then 3x minus 2y equals to 1. The answers for this first question is what? X equals to 3 and y equals to 4. X equals to 3, y equals to 4. These are the answers to the first word question. The question 2 is 2x plus 5y equals to 1 and 3x minus 2y equals to 30. And the answer x equals to 8 and y equals to 1 minus 3. X equals to 8, y equals to minus 3. So you have to do this after we are done with the what? The question. Okay, after we are done with the solving of the question. So you have to do this. Okay, that is just it. So let's go. Okay, as usual, we start with what? Analysis and solution. So analysis and solution. Okay, the question is a simultaneous equation, and it says simultaneous. That is the question, and it's from the topic we call what? Algebraic equation. Algebraic equation. So you have to repeat it. So that is 3x minus 5y plus 5. This is your equation 1, and this is s plus 10. So this is s plus 10y equals to 4, equation 2, and 3s minus what? 5y equals to 5, equation 1. Okay, so we have at least 3 methods of solving our simultaneous equation, and the 3 methods include 1, elimination method, followed by substitution, and the third one is a graphical solution. These are the 3 methods that are mostly familiar, yes, with us, or we are familiar with as students. Okay, now if you are to solve simultaneous equation, there are 2 things that you need to know about. There are 2 things you need to know about. When a question is a what? Uniform, and when a question is non-uniform. So when you look at this problem, you discover that this is a question that is non-uniform in a what? In a form. This is a non-uniform coefficient problem. This is a non-uniform coefficient problem. Why is it called a non-uniform coefficient problem? Because looking at equation 1, the coefficient of x here is 3, and the equation 2, the coefficient of s here is 1. So they are not uniform, they are not the same. That is why it's called non-uniform. And coming to y also, you discover that in your equation 1, the coefficient of y here is what? 5 or minus 5. And the coefficient of y in equation 2 is plus 10. So they are not uniform because they are not the same. You understand? This is 5, this is 10. This is 3, this is 1, because 1 is the coefficient of this s here. So they are not uniform. So if they are uniform, at least the coefficient of one of the variables supposed to be the same, then you can consider the equation to be uniform. Here, for instance, if 3s is here and 3s is here, it becomes uniform. Yes, then you can consider this question as uniform coefficient, but now it's not uniform. And when a question is not uniform, you don't expect to use elimination. You don't use elimination to solve simultaneous equation that is not uniform. So you can only use elimination method when when simultaneous equation is uniform. Okay, so the best method or approach to this problem now is by applying substitution method. So you can apply substitution method for a non-uniform coefficient problem of our simultaneous equation. Okay, so we have to use the what? We have to apply substitution. So without waste of time, we now say from, we can now say from equation. So from equation 2, I said from equation 2, I want to make x the subject now. So x equals 4. Okay, so you can now see that from equation 2, which is equation 2, I have made s the subject. How? I say s now equals to, I transpose this 10y, which is on the left hand side to the right hand side. So the sign will change. So 4, which is this 4 minus, because this is positive here. So when it crosses this equality sign to the right hand side, it turns to negative. So s equals to 4 minus 10y. Okay? Now that is just it. So the next thing that you do now, or you are required to do, is to substitute. You substitute s equal to 4 minus 10y into equation what? So equation 1. So you cannot say substitute. Substitute. So, so let's substitute s. Okay, we say substitute. Okay, at least we say substitute. Substitute x equals to 4 minus into equation 1. So what I've just said, I say substitute s equal to 4 minus 10y into equation 1. So what it means is this. Anywhere you see s in equation 1, then you have to replace it by this. So we can now say, which implies 3 s. Not 4. So here now you now say 3s minus 5y, which is this, equal to 5, will become, so which implies, so instead of me writing s now, I will now replace it by 4 minus 10y. 4 minus y. Okay, so look from here. 3 open bracket and close. What is the value of s? This. Then instead of writing s, you have written this. Then minus 5y, which is this, equals to 5. Okay, we have to open the what? The bracket, which implies 3 times 4 will give us 12. Minus, which is this one, 3 times 10 will give us 30. 30y. Okay, minus, this is 5. Okay, so take note. Take note. So we have to change here. Okay, here, take note. This is equation 3. Take note. Okay. So what we are having here is a 12 minus 30y minus 5y equals to 5, which implies, okay, so what do we do? Then we cannot say 12 minus 31 minus 5 will give us minus our 35 y equals to 5. Okay, so collection of like terms. What I have just done is this is 12, which is this. The minus 31 minus 5 will give me minus 35 because minus will change to plus. You add them, but it must be preceded by negative. And that is what I have just done here, equals to what? 5. Okay. Now the next thing we collect like terms. Collection of like terms. So which implies bring this ordinary 5 to the left hand side and what minus 35 y to you take it to the right hand side. Implies 12 minus 5. How? Because this is preceded by positive here. When it crosses this equality sign to the left hand side, change to negative. Why this will change to what? Plus what? 35. Why? How? Because you can see negative. When it crosses it change to positive. Okay, so here which implies 12 minus 5 will give us 7 equals, this is 35. Y. So which can equally be written in this form, which implies 35 y equals to what? Equals to 7. I didn't change anything. I only just bring 35y to the left hand side since I'm looking for y. So the next thing is to divide both sides by the coefficient of y. And that means 35 y all over 35 equals to what? 7. Equals 7 all over 35. Okay? Yes, which will give us what? Equals, this is 7 over 35. And the 7 can go into 35, meaning that 7 can divide 35, which is a 7 into 7 will give you 1. All over 7 into 35 will give you 5. Okay, so here we can now see that, okay, so what it means is this. So take note, let's think here. So what it means is this. Therefore now our y now equals to, because this has cancelled, y equals to 1 over 5. 1 over 5. Okay, having gotten our y to be 1 over 5, so we have to look for x. And where do we get our x? It's either from equation 1 or equation 2 or equation 3. But I will not say from equation 3. From equation 3. Equation 3. So our equation 3 is s equals to what? Equals to 4 minus 10y. This is our equation 3. Our equation 3 is s equal to 4 minus 10y will become okay, will become, this is s equals to 4 minus 10. What is our y? Our y is 1 over 5. So here, instead of writing y, you replace it. So here you have a 1 all over 5. Okay? Yes, s now equals to 4. This is a 10, open bracket and close, reciprocal of 5. Use 5 to divide 10, you have 2. 2 times 1. It will give us 2, that is minus 2 now. Okay? That's 2. So that's 2. So let's clean here. Okay. So therefore now s equals to what? 2. S equals to 2 because 4 minus 2 will give you 2. Hence, x equals to 1, 2, and y equals to 1 over 1. So these are the answers. So s equals to 2, y equals to the reciprocal of 5. These are the answer to this very question. These are the answer to this very question. So please, viewers all over the world, continue to follow my channel. Continue to follow my channel. Continue to follow my channel, because you can see how we are resolving the questions, and they are very, very simple. The way we are approaching them. Thank you.